Son of a bitch. This is FilmWise.
What do you think? Bag it or try for it?
You game?
I need lighter fluid.
You got it. All right. Come on!
Stephen, don't go down there.
It's all right.
Okay, I already reviewed the first George Romero zombie film, Night of the Living Dead. Now I will get to its sequel, or should I say its superior sequel, Dawn of the Dead. And oh my gosh, is it 10 times better than the first movie? It really is. I mean, it doesn't really feel like a horror movie. It feels more like an action film mixed in with some horror elements. It really does. Okay, first let me get the plot out of the way, then we'll get to the good stuff. Okay. The film is about a SWAT team teaming up with a news reporter trying to escape from the zombie epidemic, because now the zombies have grown and grown more out of and now they're spread out into the world. And so now they use a helicopter to escape from the zombie menace, but it seems that they're almost halfway out of gas. So they end up stopping at a gigantic mall, and this is where the movie gets great. Because around the beginning, it's a little bit slow and tiring. We get to introduce our characters, but when they enter the mall, things get really freaking exciting. So once they get into the mall, they can find that there are many resources as food, clothing, and anything they need before they can escape the zombie menace. But then the zombies enter the mall and they have to protect themselves from the zombies by trying to run around and trying to find some traps and ways on how to escape the mall and head back to the helicopter while, you know, staying away from the zombies. Okay, and before I begin the good aspects, I do want to mention the soundtrack. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack. Every scene in the movie when they're trying to fight off the zombies, and there's just this kicking beat that really just, you know, gets your blood pumping. It really does. It's like you feel like you're in that interaction, and it feels great and it really feels great. Seriously, check out this scene right here and tell me that you don't feel pumped up while they're fighting the zombies.
Come on, man! Get out of there!
Keep him, Stephen, just keep him.
Go, let me come in.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's not only that, there's like all these other things, like hidden Easter eggs and some stuff. I can tell you that they used a real mall to film in the movie. And I do wonder, how did they get rid of all those, guts and cow meat away when they were done, because they were only filming at nighttime. And I do wonder if a person from that mall somehow found one of the little pieces of the film, of the pieces of props in the film there. I do still wonder how they managed to clean that all up. Okay, now for the good aspects of the film. The good aspects of the film is the soundtrack, which is amazing. Like I said before, it's incredible. I'm serious, it's incredible. The characters, they're like great. They're actually better characters in the first movie, because in the first movie, even though they tried to work together, they still somehow managed to just, you know, beat each other up and not really fight the zombie menace alone, and it ended pretty depressingly. This movie, they do start feel that they don't trust each other, but then they learn to become friends and understand that they need to protect themselves and each other from the zombie menace. It is sad seeing these characters, you know, die each time, because you know that with zombie movies, even your favorite characters, you know, will go away in the film progressively, but it's still amazing. Also, the movies like has some incredibly funny lines, like, "We got this, man, we got this by the ass," or it's like there's a lot of funny lines. I can't remember some of them, but it's pretty funny, those lines, and it fits well with the humor of the movie. This movie has humor, it has action, and there's also disgusting moments where, because obviously you see the zombies rip the guts out of people, and yeah, it's really disgusting. But I do have to say that there's a lot of positive things about it. Okay, now let's get to the bad aspects and the little nitpicks. Now, the idea is, even though for being such a good movie, there are some problems I do have. Like, I found some, like, there are some other characters. There's like a pack of bikers who enter the film. The only one I really like is the biker played by Tom Savini, which is actually the guy who came up with the special effects for the zombies and all the gore in the film. The one thing, I only like him, but I felt that the rest of them were just pointless, and they were just there just to get some scares out of the zombies. You know, they just mess around, they don't do much, and I felt like they were unnecessary. Also, even though that the film, you know, it starts out good, I mean, it gives us a good introduction of our characters, but I felt that it dragged a little bit at the beginning. And in the middle, it still had, even though it's awesome, it still does drag a little bit, but the ending definitely is intense, and it's suspenseful, and it's really great. Definitely, like, the middle and the end are the best parts of the movie. The beginning is decent enough, but, you know, at least you kept you going, you know, good till the end of the movie. Okay, so yeah, that's all much as I can say. It's a pretty awesome film. You know, I can't do it justice. You're gonna have to see the film for yourself. It's amazing, it's incredible, and it's definitely the better movie compared to the first one. I give Dawn of the Dead an A, and that gives a thumbs up right there. Okay, this has been Black Belt Dragon on FilmWise. See you next time on the next review.